Hi everyone and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. So today I'm here with how to make the most out of IBOTTA. This is a video I really wanted to do for a while because I've been getting so many comments from people saying, I wish I could do this like you, explain the spreadsheet, I have IBOTTA questions, and that's what this is going to be today. We are going to just tackle it all because so many of you tell me you can't do hauls like me. And you totally can. And I'm going to show you how. Because it's kind of, there's a science behind it. And if you know the science and you know like the formulas and you know how to do everything, you're going to succeed and you're going to start having really great IBOTTA hauls for next to nothing like I do every week. I'm not trying to brag, but you're going to be able to get to that level with your IBOTTA shopping. So I'm really excited to go through this video. It might be a little longer because there's a lot of info to go through, but we're going to like tackle IBOTTA. Because I bring in anywhere from $100 to $200 extra dollars a month from IBOTTA. Like, and 90% of the time, everything's free, honestly, with IBOTTA. So you're missing out like incredibly crazy if you don't use this app. I've heard a lot of you say, I don't like IBOTTA, I just do old-fashioned couponing. You're just depriving yourself if you don't try IBOTTA. So if you are one of those people, if you've been an IBOTTA skeptic or whatever, I would really encourage you to go ahead and sign up with my referral code. It is AYJJJR. You get an extra bonus for signing up with that code and everything. And it does help me out, it helps you out, and it just makes our lives all better. And it's going to make your life better because you're going to get to do you're going to be getting a bunch of stuff, so you definitely don't want to pass it up. Really exciting. Really exciting. So, yeah. So please use that code. And also, if you're a newbie, click the little eye in the top right corner and check out this video first. It is a total tutorial about how to use IBOTTA and all the things you need to know if you're a newbie at this. It is very, it's not very confusing, but it's important to like know how to do it or you're going to be confused. So I would really encourage you to check out that IBOTTA video. I show you how to submit a receipt. I show you how to look through the rebates, and then go ahead and come back to this one because you're going to like get a crash course on IBOTTA. But I'm sure most of you know how, so I didn't want to go through and explain it all in this video. I have that video I did a couple years ago. The info is still relevant. So Jen commented a couple days ago, I wish I could IBOTTA like you. You don't have to wish, because I'm going to teach you today. You're going to learn this, and you're going to get really good at IBOTTA. I promise. Like, it's going to happen. You're going to start pulling in all this stuff, and you're going to be so excited. So, let's just go through the process. I'm going to show you my spreadsheet that I have talked about that makes my life so much simpler. I'm going to show you tips and tricks and how to just put all this together. Because a lot of you, I've even noticed on my own IBOTTA team, most of the people who've signed up really don't use it that much, and I want to change that. I really do. I want to change this so that you all can get into this and start using it more often and start really utilizing it. So first of all, let's talk IBOTTA. Number one, I do want you to pay attention to IBOTTA for your everyday grocery purchases. Like I bought some string cheese, and we got some string cheese yesterday. There was an IBOTTA rebate, so yeah, I submitted for it because I needed the product anyways. IBOTTA had a rebate up. That is awesome, but that is not where most of this money comes from. My IBOTTA rebates, 99% of the time, are not just from everyday grocery purchases. They are for things I'm planning. They're honestly for things I'm only getting because I have the rebate. Now, do not click off because I know that a lot of people are like, I'm not going to get something just because there's a rebate. And neither would I, unless it is a freebie or it's a moneymaker or it's absolutely something I need, but that'd be in the grocery part. So let's say, for instance, there's some free mouthwash. Do I need mouthwash right now? I don't, but it's a 54-cent moneymaker or 56-cent moneymaker. Yes, I'm going to get that because it's a moneymaker. It's going to go towards my groceries. Maybe I don't need it now, but I will in the future. I can donate it. I'm going to pay $1.44, and IBOTTA is going to give me back $2. Why would I not do that? Like, why would you not do that? So that's where it comes from. I do want to say most of my rebates do not just come, oh, I bought this and I'm going to submit my grocery receipt. I think it's the first mistake people make is they only do it for their groceries. And that's not going to get you very far. So you've got to think outside the box, but in that same retrospect, you've got to set up a boundary. Do not just buy something that isn't free because you have a rebate for it, unless you really need it. That's something really important. I've seen people on YouTube, well, I'm buying this because I have a $2 rebate. Sure, it's $5, but there's a rebate for it. That is not good either. So there has to be a balance. Get it if it's free or a moneymaker. Err on the side of caution if it's not something you're going to use. Don't ever get something you're not going to use unless it's free or a moneymaker. And I'm going to show you here in a second why sometimes it does pay to get things you don't really need in order to get the things you do need for free. I'm going to show you this. Have faith in me. Hear me out through the whole video before you think I'm crazy. So, there's a science to this whole thing that you're going to probably be like, I never thought of it this way. But how many of you are CVS shoppers and you probably spend a good amount of time looking through your CRTs, scanning the ads, and figuring it all out? I do this for rebates. This is my way. This is my kind of CVS thing. I take the time and plan, and I have a huge benefit and reward. So let's talk about this. So IBOTTA puts up rebates all the time. Usually we see new ones on Wednesdays. Grab if it's gonna make something free, if the rebate will make something free or a moneymaker, go ahead and grab that whenever you want, regardless. If it's something you buy anyways, grab it, regardless of when it is. Because it's free, it's a moneymaker, or something you're going to use, you don't want to pass that one up. Now, there are other IBOTTA rebates that aren't free. You might be thinking, that'd be a nice thing to have, but I don't necessarily have to have it right now, and it's not free or it's not a moneymaker. Sit on that rebate. Do not just run out and do it. And let me show you why. IBOTTA gives us these things called bonuses. And IBOTTA bonuses are what they do. They release these all the time. I get one just about every single week, sometimes 2 a week. They release these bonuses, which are deals in which you are asked to do a number of rebates and you will get extra money back. So a new one just came out today, March 19th. Midweek moneymaker. Do 10 rebates, you're going to get back $2. This amount could vary. Now, I'm doing 10 rebates. I'm going to get the money back on those rebates, and for doing 10, I'll get an extra $2 on top of that. So that really sweetens the deal. This is when you throw in those items that aren't 100% free and you let it count towards your bonus, and you're going to try to get it for free. But you might be saying, Nick, how is this worth it? Number one, I don't want or need 10 rebates. And then another one that I see all the time. I divided $2 by 10 rebates. That's only 20 cents back per item. That's not worth it. But wait, it not every time, but sometimes it really is worth it. And some of my best hauls have come out of $2 back when you do 10 or even 18 rebates. I'm going to show you how we make this work and how you can get a bunch of stuff for free. Number one, ban this average method. This average method has got to go. Because, answer this question, how's a 56-cent moneymaker on that Colgate mouthwash going to cost you 20 cents? You hearing me now? Is this making sense? I've heard this one a lot about the averaging. Do not do the average method. It's not legit. Because if you have a 56-cent moneymaker and that counts with one of your rebates and you're doing the average method of 20 cents, you're just limiting yourself. Where's that 56-cent moneymaker going to go? So I'm going to show you how to use all this together, how to account for all this in the best way possible so you can go in the store and you can rock your IBOTTA haul and get everything for really, really close to free. So let's talk about this. Here's some things you got to do before you even step in the store. This isn't even going to sound fun, but you got to pre-plan. Like I said, so many people sit and they pre-plan their IBOTTA or their CVS, their Rite Aid, their Walgreens. Why not do the same with IBOTTA? That's what I do. I will sit down and I'm going to show you in a little bit my process and what I do. So what is the best way to do this? Number one, always, always, always account for those money makers first. This is going to let you know how much you have to spend. And I will show you all this in a little bit, how I specifically do it, because I want you to see the logistics. This is how it really is done. So let's say you are trying to get this $2 bonus, and you're trying to get so close to $2 to make it all free. Let's say you have the Char wafer deal, which I've been doing it for weeks. They are $1.63 at Walmart. And let's say you have 4 coupons. There are $2 off coupons. You buy 4 of the wafers. That's $6.52 for 4. You use $8 worth of coupons. This gives you overage of $1.48. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug this in our spreadsheet, which I'll show you in a little bit. So that's $1.48 overage. You have $2 to spend on these 10 rebates. Add in this Char overage, and now you have $3.40. Is it $3.46 in overage to go towards your bonus now? You just added on all that overage. And you can even do this with rebates. Let's say you do that Colgate mouthwash. You can add that overage in. It's going to count towards your bonus, but you can add that overage in. So let's say you add the Colgate on. Now you have over $4 to spend on now just 9 rebates. And I'll show you all that in the app, or in the spreadsheet, I mean. But this is how it works. This is the concept. Okay, so we're also, how to make this worth it. When this goes along with pre-planning, you might be thinking, how do I pre-plan? I used to be one of those people, I just wrote a list and was like, I'm going to go check Walmart if they have this, this, and this. No. I use store apps to check in-store availability and prices. And this is crazy. If you look back 2 years ago, none of this even existed. So this is just technology and advances just working better for us. So number 1, Walmart and Kroger are my favorites to do this, but Walmart is the best in my opinion. IBOTTA just puts more up at Walmart, and Walmart is really good about putting stuff in their app. Kroger doesn't, and I don't really know why. Kroger doesn't really tell you if it's in stock or not. So there's times I've gone in Kroger and everything's been gone, so it really doesn't do you any good at that point. I use the Walmart app on my phone to check stock availability. So get Walmart app. I know Apple has it. I'm an Apple guy. If you have Android, I don't know what other cell phones there are. I'm sure everyone has the Walmart app. So go to the Walmart app and just do a search for the product you're looking for. So you can type in, let's just say you want the Char wafers. Type in Char wafers and it'll bring up all the Char wafers. Click the button that says at your store. It's a little confusing, but it'll basically tell you if your store has the product. Now the app is a little tricky. So I also, in conjunction, like to utilize the, see, it does tell me on the app, but if for some reason it has it listed as a 3-pack, you have to click on that and then click single, and then it'll tell you the aisle and everything is in. I know that sounds really weird, but it's confusing. So I also like to use Walmart grocery pickup on the website. So I'll use the app to check if it's in stock, but I'll also use the grocery pickup to look up prices and various things. I don't know. I use both of them. And then I also use the Kroger ClickList site to check in-store prices. Despite the fact that I'm not picking my groceries up, there was a time I had to just take a leap of faith and hope the stores had stuff. Now we have these apps. It's easier than ever to pre-plan. So this is how I do it. I pre-plan this. I look at the apps. I check in-store availability and prices. I scan IBOTTA for rebates. I look under, my favorite ones to look through, and I shared this in the one video that I told you about that I did previously. I love to look through buy it again in IBOTTA. There's little tabs at the top that says buy it again, what's hot, new offers, any item. I love the any item rebates. Those are the ones in for you. That's a good one too. I look at all that stuff because that's the rebates they recommend for you based on your previous buying history. But personal care, that's one of the ones I always check out. You can sit and look through all of them. Whatever you have to do to find the 10 rebates that work out to be free or cheap for you, that's what you totally should do. While we're on this line, and this is getting long, but you also got to watch YouTube and blogs and Instagram. People are always posting on social media. I do Walmart at least once a week, but probably more like twice. I post anything at Walmart and Kroger that has to do with IBOTTA that I think is a good deal. So that can help you out as well. So use that stuff to your advantage. And tip number 3. Get your coupons together at home. And I'm sure most of us have this together, whether you do the binder method and they're all cut out in your binder, but have them pre-pulled and have a list. Going in the store and knowing what you're doing is going to make a world of difference. I even try to get so specific, I break it down by sections. So like I have one side of my list is groceries and household. That's how the way my Walmart Supercenter is set up. The other side is personal care. And sometimes there's baby, I'll throw that in and just, I'll break it down so it's easy for me to go through Walmart. I try to even have it, like, I don't write down the aisle numbers, but I go to Walmart so much, I know where everything's pretty much at. So but you can even use the app and write the aisle numbers down if you prefer. I know we're going to get to the spreadsheet in a second, but I'm just trying to give you all tips because this is how I do it. And you might think, wow, this is a lot of work, but it really isn't once you get the hang of it. So have a backup plan in mind. There's always a chance something will go wrong. Maybe something's going to be out of stock. Maybe the rebate's going to expire or it's gone or something. Have a couple backup items just to help ensure that your trip won't be a fail if something goes wrong. Because things do happen. That's couponing as a whole. Things do happen, but keep that in mind. Okay, so now we're going to go head over and take a look at my spreadsheet. There will be a template for this in the description box below. You can download it on your own computer. You can use this yourself. I think it's really going to help you all out a lot. So let me show you, though. If you've never used a spreadsheet, this might be a little confusing. I'll try to help, but if you have any more specifics, let me know. Okay, so I switched us over to my main computer now, so you can all see how this is going to go. I prepared this spreadsheet template for you all. And you should not really have to make a whole lot of changes. It should be really just set up, just plain and simple for you. And I'm going to show you how to do all this. So, first up, there is one thing you'll have to manually do. I set up a tax formula here with my local tax rate. If your tax rate, let's say your tax rate is 6%. I have mine set at 7.25. You'll download this template. All you have to do is that easy. Hit enter, you're good. So that's it. That's all you'll have to do, but I'm going to go ahead and change mine back to the 7.25 because that's my tax. So this is Google Sheets. So I'm going to show you what you've been talking about and just break it down. We got the Colgate Total Mouthwash. This is the big money maker. And what I do is this is all my pre-planning. I open up my spreadsheet and I start looking through IBOTTA for deals. First thing I see that catches my eye is that Colgate Total Mouthwash. It's $3.44 and I know I want 4 of them. So in Excel or Google Sheets to do a formula, you have to hit equal sign on your keyboard, 344, hit key 8 and hold shift, which is the asterisk, 344 times 4, $13.76. That comes to $1 worth of tax. You're going to use $8 in manufacturer coupons because it's your $2 times 4. So you're going to pay $6.76 out of pocket, and IBOTTA is going to give you back $8. Savings start nothing, checkout 51 nothing, fetch nothing, coupons.com nothing, swagbucks nothing, my points nothing. So with our net price, what we're going to do is there's a formula built in here. So you don't have to do none of this yourself. It'll automatically work for you. But it's going to basically take that $6.76 and subtract out all these rebates. It gives you your net price of negative $1.24, which is an awesome deal. So let's say you have an item that's not taxable, like these Char wafers that we're going to get. And let's say we're going to get 4 of those at $1.63 each. We're going to price the same thing. It does that every time. You can't put dollar signs in. That doesn't work. I'm sorry. Do not put dollar signs. You have $8 in coupons. It automatically calculates tax. So you might be thinking, there isn't tax on food. Just plop a 0 in, and the formula will just resume on the next line. If you have a non-food item, the tax will work. If you have a food item, you'll have to hit 0 again. But when you're, just make sure you account for that. So IBOTTA is nothing, savings starts nothing, checkout 51 nothing, fetch nothing, coupons.com nothing, blah blah blah. You're just gonna drag down your formula. It'll actually already be dragged down for you. I apologize. That'll already be done. So just hit. In fact, let me go ahead and show you. I'll show you that on the next one. So now you're at a running total of negative $2.72. Now keep in mind, you have a bonus $2 back on 10. You've already done 1 rebate. Fill that in that bonus number. The Char counts for nothing. The mouthwash counts for nothing, and both stores are Walmart. I'm sorry, the mouthwash is 1. So you've done 1 rebate so far for your bonus, and you're at negative $2.72. That's awesome. And we want to get to the running total. We don't really want to exceed $2 because we want to get it all for free. So next up, we're going to look at another deal that we want to get towards our bonus. We want to go ahead and we want to grab the Roto eye drops. Let's just say that's what you want. And this is a tax item. So let me show you how this is going to work. The Roto eye drops are $9.88 at Walmart. We have a $5 off coupon. Our tax is 72 cents, which gives us a net price of $5.60 out of pocket. IBOTTA has $5 back. Savings star, nothing. And keep hitting the tab on your keyboard. Checkout 51, nothing. Fetch, nothing. Coupons.com, nothing. Swagbucks, nothing. My points, nothing. Net price, 60 cents. And copy down the formula, which it should have already done. and it'll already be done for you, and we're at a negative $2.13. I'll show you one more just to kind of trying to familiarize y'all with this process here. So let's say the next one you're going to do. Let's say you're going to grab, I don't know, let's just say you want to grab the Chobani, or no, the Lipton. Let's say you want to do the Lipton tea bags. This is a pretty good deal. The Lipton tea, it is $1.98 at Walmart. We have a 40-cent coupon. This is non-tax, so just pop a 0 in. There is a 75-cent IBOTTA rebate. There's nothing from Savings or nothing from Checkout 51. Not that I know of from Fetch. All that. And now we're at a cost of 83 cents. Now our running total is negative $1.30 still. So you're still doing really great there. This is how I do it. And once I hit 10 rebates, I know I'm done. If I'm planning on getting anything else, I'll throw it in there. And I just do this until I get my list together. Then what I'll do, and I'll show you an example. So if you wanted, you could stop there. You could even print that list out and take it to the store. Just to be quick in the store, I just write it all out and categorize it. As you can see, grocery, HBA, simple. But I like to write it out just for my own sanity and just to have it like that. So that is what I do. And then it's off to the store. So what are my key tips and takeaways for you? Number one, if your bonus includes spending $3 on body wash just to get the bonus, it isn't worth it. I've seen people just grab things because they wanted to hit the bonus. Don't do that. That's not smart. Make sure to plan the deals out so you're getting your entire haul to as close as free as possible unless you're getting things you truly need. And another one, I don't like to do this that well, but I have. You don't have to complete your bonus all in one day. You can wait for the rebates to reset. Most rebates will reset 24 hours after you submit for them. The rebates typically reset 4 to 5 times as long as they are not set to expire. Another thing to consider is you might be able to stack the bonuses, and they will work. Let's say you have a level 1 bonus for do 10 rebates, get $1 back. Let's say you have this midweek Moneymaker for $2 back on 10. That would result in you getting back $3 extra for doing 10 rebates. They'll stack together. So always look into that. I always check my level bonuses. It doesn't always work out that way because I think my level 4, I need 19 more rebates. I don't see that happening this time. But keep that in mind. Always, always, always add in sales tax. Sales tax is not free. It's a legitimate cost. And you need to, you just need to account for it. It's not as fun and glamorous saying, oh, this was 100% free if it wasn't. But you know what? It's how our government system works. We pay sales tax. So that's something you need to account for. It's a true cost. It's really going to come out of your pocket. So add that in. And one more important takeaway, always, always scan your items in the IBOTTA app in the store. So crucial and so important. Scan those items in the store. Scan them because they just, sometimes IBOTTA takes stuff away unexpectedly or it expires and we didn't know it. So always account for that. It always pays to pay or to scan it in the store and pay attention. So that's finally all that I have. Please let me know if this even helped any of you out, or if you have any additional tips, feel free to let me know. Any comments or feedback, I'm always open to hearing it. I love reading y'all's comments. Check out this other IBOTTA video if you're a newbie and you want to just see how it all works and more in depth. And yeah, let me know what you think. Give me your comments, and thank you so much for watching.